The first time I ever met Lauren in October of 2014 was she had booked me to come out for their auction to raise money for the first year of camp. And I was one of the first fundraising things that they did. They fundraised the money so that I could come and I could be there at the auction. So I mean, that was a huge deal to me. I just turned 21. I mean, this was basically one of my first appearances, really the first thing I've ever done on my own. So I feel like it was a great start for me. And just meeting Lauren and seeing what she was doing, and she was creating this camp for people that had nowhere to go. She was really creating something from nothing. And to have me be the first thought that they were raising funds for, it's really an honor. At that point in my life, I had never worked with anyone with a disability, be it a paraplegic or a quadriplegic. I mean, I have never worked with anyone that had a real physical disability. So jumping into something like that, it was something I was unfamiliar with, but I got used to it really quick, and I really felt like it was natural for me. It's something I didn't have to force. It just kind of came naturally, and I thought that was awesome, something I didn't know I had in me. I had such a fun time at the auction, and I loved hanging out with everybody that I thought, yes, definitely, this is something I had to be a part of. In 2015 at camp, I was a volunteer. I was in a cabin, I was in a bunk bed with all the campers, all the other volunteers, so I helped with showers, I helped with transfers. It was all stuff that I had never had any experience in, but I don't know, just the way I am, I just jump headfirst into things. So really being there and experiencing that stuff firsthand is really like nothing I've ever experienced before, but it was such a great feeling that I knew it was something I wanted to do for a long time. So after the second auction, I got to talking with Lauren, and I really decided that it'd be a great idea to hire her on as my manager, something to where she could work for me and book events or book car shows for me, and then I would volunteer 2 weeks of my time to come for camp and come to the auction and do this stuff to help out Camp PossAbility, which I thought was a great cause. So if we could trade off to where she would work for me and book gigs and do all that nice stuff that she does for me, I'd be more than happy to come for camp for a week and come for the auction just on my own time, because it's something I love to do. For the second year of camp in 2016, I'd become head staff. People like Lauren, her husband Eric, they saw that I could do more and that I had a lot of potential, so it kind of went to a unanimous vote that everybody really thought I should be head staff, because this way I had more responsibility. There was really more that I could do as head staff. I had more potential. I could help all of the cabins. I could oversee activities, all this stuff that I had been trained to do working at my job with my dad, because I was the foreman and I oversaw all of the crew. This was really stuff that just tied in. The main thing I've learned about people with disabilities is really that, they're just normal people. I feel like they get treated so differently because people either see them as fragile, or they need a lot of extra care, or whatever the case may be. They just want to be treated like a regular person. They just want to, whether they want to go out with their friends or just have a barbecue, whatever they want to do, they just need to be treated like a normal person, because they don't want to be babied, or they don't want to be a burden. There's all these things that I feel like are wrong conceptions of them. Everyone that works for camp, they work entirely on volunteer. Nobody gets paid, including myself. I go there entirely on my own time. There's nothing that the camp has to pay for me to do. And so I just love coming and volunteering and helping other people. So I feel like I shouldn't be any different than the head staff or any one of the volunteers. They're volunteering their time, so why can I not do that? It's totally 100% me, and I love doing it. What I see for Camp PossAbility is only growing bigger, and there's so many people with disabilities out there that need something like this. I don't even have a disability, and I love going there for a week. So it's a great camp for people to come to, and I think everybody needs to experience it at least once.